All right, I want to give you all time to join. All right, hello everyone. Welcome. That's my phone cord in the way. All right, who do we have in the house today? Welcome. All right, you all let me know who we have in the house today. It's a cool evening. Let's see if I can turn it a little bit this way. So y'all, I'm outside. I have my little small solar generator, and I'm outside. Let me see. I hope I didn't miss any comments. Okay, iCaptain is in the house. Hi, iCaptain. How are you? All right, y'all. Y'all give me just a minute. I'm gonna hold on just a minute, y'all. Okay, y'all give me just a minute. I'm gonna go and get something really quickly. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. Thank you all so much. All right. Good evening. Good evening. I hope you all are doing well. Please let me know that you can hear me clearly. All right. iCaptain is in the house. All right. Listen, y'all. I'm just outside getting a couple of things done here, and I wanted to do that, while there was still some daylight. Let me see if it works better if I. Okay, that may be a little bit better. Let's see if I back it up with something. Okay. All right, y'all. So it's Tuesday. And as far as I know, there has been no indictment unless something happened within the last couple of minutes. All right, okay. Michelson Joseph, aka Mike 777. Thank you for the love, my brother. All right, I pray that you and your family are doing well. To everyone who is watching this, thank you all so much for taking time to tune in. I keep looking over here, y'all. I'm so used to the camera. You know how you used to the camera being at the top, but you know I know that the camera is right here. Listen, y'all. It's Tuesday. Okay, this is the day that many of us, have been waiting on. And as far as I know, there has been no indictment. Now you may say, okay, Andrew, what are you talking about? I'm speaking about the news that former President Trump put out himself on Truth Social, I believe it was, that he was going to be indicted on Tuesday, which is today. Okay, he was referring to today, which is Tuesday, March 21st. There has been no indictment. Now, the latest reports that I received were that Congress, okay, his allies in Congress, they were using, I guess, some of their congressional power to, right, that part, okay? They're using some of their congressional power in order to, try to protect him from, what could possibly be coming. It's kind of interesting. We've talked here before on the channel, CNN. I kind of pick and choose what information I get from CNN. Thank you. I appreciate you. Listen, I pick and choose what information. It used to be a time where CNN, at least I feel like, it used to be a time where CNN, you could rely on them for factual information. But it seemed like, over the years, more recently, it seemed like you kind of really tell that CNN doesn't seem like they're really on the side of former President Trump. But and the reason why I say that is because they made it seem like there was something wrong. And I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but CNN was making it seem like there was something wrong or something shady going on as far as certain members of Congress using their congressional power in order to try to, I guess, maybe challenge what could possibly be to come. A lot of people have concerns, and I want to ask you all this question as well. A lot of people have concerns regarding the fact that, this district attorney in Manhattan, Alvin Braggs, I believe is his name. I talked about him in yesterday's live stream, so be sure to check out that video. But a lot of people have concern. Why is it that? And I hear he's a county district attorney. I'm not taking anything. I'm not taking anything away from his position. I'm not trying to discredit him in any way. But, based on the information I was given, a county DA, New York City, is allegedly bringing charges against a former U.S. president. A lot of people have concerns because there are several people that have pointed out that in New York City, the crime rate, what it was made to seem like is that instead of going after former President Trump, the district attorney should have been going after more, I don't want to say more anything, but so what they're saying is many concerns are that, hey, Christina, thank you so much for joining, that the district attorney should have been going after offenders who were committing violent crimes, other, I guess, more concerning incidents and things like that, whatever it, may be happening in New York City. So the question is, why? What is it really about? Now, I saw someone earlier mention that it was a witch hunt. I have concerns. Is it an attempt to try to stop him from running for re-election? You know, the timing of all of this. You know, what is that really about? At the same time, I don't know if you all are aware or not. Y'all see how the clouds look in the sky? Yeah, isn't that kind of? I don't know. How do they get like that? But hey, some people say chemtrails. That's a whole nother video, right? That's a whole nother topic for another day. I'm outside, y'all, so you know it's all kind of things, you know, that could be flying around. Thankfully, I don't see any mosquitoes, so that's a good thing. But why is it? Hello to everyone in the room. Thank you all so much for joining. But why is it that they're going after him now? What I was about to say is, I don't know if you all are aware or not, but at the same time, the International Crimes Committee, I believe it's called, or International Crime Court, ICC. You all can look it up, okay? I'm out here doing some work in the garden, so I collect rainwater, and I was just adding to it. At the same time, y'all, at the same time that all of this is going on, right? The ICC, I want you to research this. They are bringing charges against. Actually, excuse me. They have issued an arrest warrant for the Russian leader. So, you know, and I don't know the scope of all of that. I got to do some more research, but you know, what's really going on? What is really going on here? So, you know, you have that going on. Now, you all have heard me talk about before on the channel. You all have heard me talk about the crisis that's in public education. Did you all know that there is a teacher strike going on in LA? I believe I read where it was I believe it was 420,000 children did not go to school today in Los Angeles. Did you all see that? Let me check some of the comments here. Okay. Right, you know, we're able to see what's really going on. Mike 77. Mike 777, I'm sorry. You know, it's just a lot. But 420,000 students, y'all, did not go to school today. You can look it up in Los Angeles, the Los Angeles Unified School District, which is the second largest school district in the country behind New York City. They did not go to school today, and the reason being is because the teachers went on strike. Now, in the Los Angeles area, you know, teachers are represented by unions. It's not like that in all states. But the teachers are... Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, Mike. Thank you. Hold on, y'all. I'll show you, okay? And so, hold on, y'all, just a minute. Hold on. All right, that's all right. So, the teachers in Los Angeles, okay, I'm talking about California, they're demanding increase in pay, okay? They're also demanding better working conditions, okay? What do you all think about that? Now, some people said, oh, you know, they should have, you know, maybe put the children, they forgot about the children and all of this. But I have shared with you all, okay, I've been trying to tell y'all, I have told y'all that there is a growing crisis in public education. You know, teachers, you know, all over are experiencing burnout, tiredness, being tired of dealing with discipline issues in the schools, in some cases feeling unsupported by their leaders. And so, you know, with them being represented by a union, they said, hey, enough is enough. We can't come to an agreement. You know, they just didn't show up. So I'm definitely keeping my eyes out on that story. I told you all we've seen it happen before with the potential rail strike. We've also seen it happen with medical professionals, I believe. That was out of Minnesota. I did a video about that a while back. But I told you all, one group, everybody's looking, okay? Hey, they did it over here and they were successful. Let's do it over here. This isn't just only being watched just in one area. People from all over are paying attention to this. And so I definitely feel like it is, worth paying attention to. Okay, are there any other breaking news stories that I may have missed? I saw reports, and I'm going to do some research on this, where I believe there was a powerful earthquake was it in Afghanistan? Did you all see it was like a breaking news story about an earthquake happening? I want to say it may have been Afghanistan. I hope I'm naming areas that are in the same area, countries that are in the same area, but it seemed like I saw Afghanistan being mentioned, maybe India. I got to do my research on this, y'all. I don't have my other electronic device here with me, but there was a powerful earthquake. I don't know the extent of the damage yet. It did happen somewhere in the area. Okay, Turkey. I want to say this just happened, I believe, today. So was there another one in that same area today? This was just breaking news just this afternoon. If y'all hold on just a minute, I'll go and get my electronic device and I'll go over it with you all. There are a couple other stories I want to share with you all. Right, yes. Very tragic thing. I pray that, the people there are okay. But there was another one just from today. Okay, let me go and get my electronic device, y'all, and I'll be right back, okay? Y'all stay tuned. All right, thank you all for staying tuned. Let me see, I hope I didn't miss any comments. Yes, there was one that just happened today. Let's see if I can look it up for y'all. Okay, y'all. So remember I was talking about CNN earlier and how they just trying to make it seem like, oh, look at what they're doing to try to shield Trump. This is the headline, y'all. So I'm gonna talk about the earthquake in just a second. But listen, y'all, this is what this is CNN's take or viewpoint on what's happening. Okay. House GOP uses its new power in extraordinary effort to shield Trump. That's the headline, okay? Then the caption says Trump's Republican allies in the House are doing what the former president taught them to do, use government power to try to keep his legal threats at bay, okay? Whose side, excuse me, whose side does it sound like CNN is on, y'all? Okay, let me look up. Just a minute, y'all. Right, that's it. Okay, I knew it had something to do with Afghanistan. Okay, thank you, Mike. Let me see. Um, all right, let's talk about it. Hold on. Okay, hundreds. Okay, hundreds injured after a quake jolts Afghanistan and Pakistan. Okay, at least two people, it says, lost their life and hundreds injured in Pakistan after a magnitude 6.5 earthquake hits Pakistan and Afghanistan with tremors felt in India. Okay. Okay, I just said that. Let's see. It was a magnitude 6.5 earthquake. It hit areas across Afghanistan and Pakistan with tremors felt as far as the Indian capital of New Delhi. Okay. The earthquake's epicenter was 40 kilometers, which is, the article says, about 25 miles southeast of the Afghan town of Jurham, near the borders with Pakistan and Tajikistan, the United States Geological Survey said on Tuesday, which is today. Okay. There was another meteorological department out of Pakistan who put their magnitude slightly higher at 6.8 and later reported a 3.7 aftershock in the Hindi Kush region along the country's border with Afghanistan. Okay. According to a spokesperson for the Rescue 1122 service, landslides have caused damage in Swat district. More than 20 buildings, it says. Let's see, more than 20 buildings. I just lost my. Okay, more than 20 buildings suffered damage due to the jolts, and scores of people were injured. Okay, hospitals treated at least 250 patients, of whom 15 suffered minor injuries, and more than 200 were unconscious. Okay. Let's see. Meanwhile, Pakistani Prime Minister asked the country's disaster management officials to remain vigilant in the aftermath of the earthquake. Okay. Let me see. Health centers across the country of Afghanistan have been put on high alert. Okay. One person reported saying it started off slowly and then became strong. Their house says the house was vibrating, shaking. It started slowing down, and after a few minutes, it felt like everything is calm again. Okay, witnesses also reported, the article says, feeling the shaking in Indian administered Kashmir. Okay, their people rushed out of their homes in fear as they recalled two devastating earthquakes that struck Turkey. I believe someone mentioned Turkey earlier. Mike mentioned Turkey and Syria last month, causing the loss of life for more than 50,000 people, y'all. Okay. All right, so I'll keep an eye out on that story as well. Now, in many of those countries, whenever there's an earthquake, their homes may not necessarily be as stable or well built as some of the homes here in the United States. So something such as an earthquake could cause, definitely depending on the magnitude, it could cause a lot of devastation, okay, and loss of life. So definitely, concerning story out of Afghanistan, in that region. And so I pray that the people there are okay. All right. Another story I wanted to bring to you all's attention. So much breaking news, y'all. I want to talk about the fact that there's another thing, okay? And those of y'all who have been tuned into the channel, you know what I talk about, a thing. Sometimes I talk about the thing in the arm. You all know what I'm talking about. But this time, okay, the CDC is issuing another warning about something very concerning, okay? I'm going to pull it up here. There's a fungus, okay? There's some type of fungus that they want us to be concerned about, okay? Thank you all so much for tuning in. Welcome, welcome. Please give me a thumbs up as you join the room. That will let me know that you can hear me and see me clearly, okay? All right, y'all. Look, I'm looking in the sky, y'all. Do y'all see the sky behind me? Why do the clouds look like that? That's very concerning. Okay, y'all, listen. There is a fungus, okay, that the CDC, thank you so much for the thumbs up, okay? There is a fungus, y'all. There's a fungus that apparently we all should be aware of. I want to tell you what's going on, okay? Now, this information comes from the CDC, and it was reported by USA Today. Urgent threat, okay? Are y'all listening? Can y'all hear me? Okay, listen. This is what. Now, it's almost been like a roller coaster. I'm not making fun of this at all, but it really seems like since March 2020, it seems like we just have been on a roller coaster, right? Okay, this is going on. This is going on. This is going on. This, and this, right? Listen, y'all. And a lot of times I've said on the channel before, when there's one story that it's like, hey, this is going on. We want you to pay attention to this. See this? This is happening. There are a lot of other things that are going on that we should be paying attention to as well. Listen to this, y'all. The CDC is issuing a warning against Candida auris, okay? A drug, what the article, the CDC is saying, is a drug-resistant fungus invading healthcare facilities, y'all. Now, how is that so? Okay, let me tell y'all about this. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is calling an emerging fungus and I quote, urgent threat after a study showed it had been spreading at, and I quote, an alarming rate throughout healthcare facilities. What's going on, y'all? Okay, cases of Candida auris, okay, or sometimes you may see it written as C. Auris, AURIS, or auris, which is resistant to several antifungal medications, has increased each year since it was first reported in 2016. I never heard of this, y'all. Have y'all heard of this? Its most rapid rise was in 2020 to 2021, according to the study published Monday in the Annals of Internal Medicine. Okay, cases detected through screening tripled between 2020 and 2021. Cases that cause infection rose from 476 in 2019 to 1,471 in 2021. In 17 states, the article says, identified their first case of C. auris ever between 2019 and 2021. Okay, very suspicious, y'all, right? The rapid rise, here's a quote by the lead author and epidemiologist at the CDC, who said, the rapid rise in geographic spread of cases is concerning and emphasizes the need for continued surveillance. Y'all. Expanded lab capacity, quicker diagnostic tests, and adherence to proven infection prevention and control. This is what they're saying, y'all. Okay, researchers were equally concerned by the number of infections resistant to echinocandins. I probably said that wrong, y'all. Echinocandins, okay? ECHINOCANDINS, okay? Which it says the antifungal medication recommended for treatment, which tripled compared with the previous 2 years, okay? Fungal infections can be life-threatening to those most at risk in hospital settings, including patients who are very sick, have invasive medical devices, or have long or frequent stays in healthcare facilities. Okay, wow, y'all. It says the fungus can infect the bloodstream and even cause loss of life by invading the blood. Okay, heart and brain. The agency said more than 1 in 3 patients lose their life from such an infection. I think it's concerning, y'all. Experts say the pathogen is also dangerous because it's often resistant to antifungal medicines commonly used to treat infections. It is also difficult to identify without specialized laboratory technology and is often mistaken for other infections. Okay. It says the fungus was first identified in 2009 in Asia and has quickly spread throughout the world. Since it began spreading in the U.S. in 2015, reported cases have increased more than 300%. Okay. Symptoms include, it says, the CDC says that the fungus doesn't always cause infection and can be carried on a patient's skin. But when it does cause infection, it may be difficult to identify because it most often occurs in patients who are already sick with other diseases and exhibiting symptoms. Okay. The CDC also said that fever and chills that don't improve after giving antibiotics are the most common symptoms of the C.RS. Okay. Y'all, what do y'all think about this news? I want you to research that. You know, that is just very, very alarming. See how it's like, have y'all noticed, and I've said this here on the channel before, it seemed like all kind of diseases and new things are just popping up. Where's all this come from? Not only new ones, but even some that maybe haven't been heard about in decades, right? Would you all agree or disagree on that? Where are all these new things? Why are all these things popping up, and where are they coming from? I'm very suspicious about that, so you all can let me know your thoughts. There's another story I want to talk about. Let's see. Let me go back here. If you all are enjoying the broadcast, please feel free to comment. Give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate your support, okay? All right. Welcome, everyone. Thank you all again for your support. Listen, y'all, I had a new update on what's happening in Ukraine. I'm trying to find my information here so I can make sure I report it correctly. But it looks like we're going to be sending some more aid to Ukraine. Okay, do you all agree or disagree? Do we even need to be involved? When I say we, I mean the United States. Okay, does the United States even need to be involved in what's happening in Ukraine? You all please share your thoughts on that. Do we even need to be involved with what's happening over there? Wow, you know, I would have to agree. It doesn't seem like, we need to be involved at all over there with what's going on, right? I'm not saying, what is really going on, right? Okay, y'all, listen. It looks like we're going to be speeding up aid to Ukraine. So let me read some information here, a report that I just got. The U.S., the United States, is accelerating the training and delivery of Abrams tanks and Patriot missile defense systems for Ukraine as preparations ramp up for expected heavy fighting this year. Okay, so it had already been announced that they were going to send the Abrams tanks, and now it's been announced that they will be sending the Patriot missile system, the Patriot missile defense systems, y'all. The Pentagon will refurbish existing M1A1 Abrams tanks in order to get them to Ukraine this fall. A major acceleration of the original timeline that wouldn't see the tanks head to Ukraine for a year or more. The Pentagon spokesperson, Pat Ryder, Brigade maybe General Pat Ryder, told reporters at the Pentagon on Tuesday. The original announcement by the United States in January identified 31 M1A2 tanks for shipment to Ukraine as a process that would require a complete overhaul that could take as long as 2 years. Today's announcements to pull older M1A1s out of existing stockpiles will require less refurbishment and will allow the U.S. to, and I quote, deliver this important capability to Ukraine by the fall of this year. Okay. Meanwhile, 65 Ukrainians are listen to this, y'all. Listen to this part, right? Meanwhile, 65 Ukrainians, 65 people from Ukraine, or soldiers, or I don't know where they, what they would be considered, right? I'll just say 65 Ukrainians, 65 people are wrapping up training on the Patriot missile system at Fort Sill in Oklahoma in the coming days. Base military officials said as they hosted a small group reporters to view the instruction. Now, I'm not going to read all of this because we see what's happening there, and there's so many questions like what's really going on, y'all. So some kind of way they brought people from Ukraine. Okay, I don't know if there's a screening process. I don't know. They brought 65 people from Ukraine over to the United States to train them on how to use some of our military equipment. This is the thing I'm starting to think, y'all. In some way, could they be training people to use equipment that one day could possibly be used against us? I'm gonna let y'all think about that for just a moment. And I need to water these plants over here. I want y'all to think about that. Think about that, y'all. Y'all put your comments in, please. Do y'all think that they're training people that are going to possibly use this knowledge against us in some kind of way? What y'all think? Why is it that we're giving these people our knowledge, our military, our intelligence? Could it possibly one day be used against us? That's the question that I'm asking. Hold on. friend here. All right, let me see if I missed any comments. Right. Black Americans who are descendants of slaves still can't get reparations, yet we're sending money, billions of dollars, to other countries when we have people, who need help. And reparations, that's not just something just made up. That's something that is owed to us. I have a video about reparations where I've spoken about that. Make sure you check that out on the channel, okay? Let's see. Right. Are they training them to come against us? Does that normally happen? Do we normally just openly and voluntarily teach, um, you know, other countries, there are people in other countries? Do we just willingly give our military intelligence away like that? Y'all hear the birds singing in the background? It's a beautiful thing, right? It's a red bird. Okay, let's see. Thank you. Yes. Um, it's a very concerning times that we're living in. Listen, y'all, if you would like to sign up, I put a post on the community tab. If you would like to receive email notifications, you can send me an email to, I'll pin it in the comments. Give me just a minute, y'all. Okay, it's working to come up now. All right, again, y'all, if you're watching and you're just tuning in for the first time, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel, join our community. Mm, that's a point. All right, so I just put in the chat, AndreaSpeaksTV at gmail.com. If you would like to sign up to receive, when I say sign up, it's not really a sign up, but if you would like to receive email notifications when I go live, this platform, for some reason, it doesn't always let you all know when I do go live. And so I'm going to just start sending out an email, periodically to let you all know my live schedule for the week, or if I have to go on and do like a breaking news report. Okay. All right. So the email is in the comments. Let me see if there are any more breaking news stories. Yes. That is correct. All right. All right, y'all. So y'all stay tuned to the channel. Again, make sure you check the community tab as well. I just want to say I appreciate your support. Thank you all for tuning in. Yes, I am married. I don't have on my ring right now because I normally take it off when I'm outside working in the garden. But yes, I am married. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen. Take care. As a matter of fact, just in case you're new, I shared that my husband, he was the inspiration for creating the channel. I used to share with him different, information and news. I said, hey, did you know this is going on? Or guess what's happening? Or look what they saying now. And he encouraged me to, start a YouTube channel. And so here I am now, 2 years later. The channel is growing and I am thankful. Okay. All right, y'all. So y'all take care, be blessed, stay safe, keep prepping. So much is going on. Focus on the things that you can control. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Mike. Let's see. Okay. Yes. My channel was created to be a place, a source of news and information. Like I said, so much is happening left and right. This happened. They want us to know this, and they said this, and they did this yesterday, and this is coming. A lot of times it's like, okay, what's going on? What do they really want us to know? Like, what is what? So my channel serves as a place of factual news and information. So much going on. We just have to really stay tuned in to what's going on. Try to encourage people as much as possible. No, I'm not someone who I sit around all day and watch news. I don't even encourage you to do that. But again, I can't tell you what to do. But again, y'all, especially with your local community, know what's going on in your local community, what's happening, and make a plan to provide, make a plan to protect and provide for your family. Okay. All right, y'all take care. Be blessed. Stay tuned for more news and commentary you can use right here on Andrea Speaks TV. And again, y'all, if you want to receive email notifications to let you all know when I go live, just send an email to AndreaSpeaksTV@gmail.com. Okay? Y'all take care.